Stuart Percy of the Mississauga St. Michael's Majors joins us. Stuart, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. How are you? How are you this Father's Day? How are you celebrating it?
Well, since me and my sister slept in, we're gonna have Father's Day dinner instead of Father's Day breakfast. That's usually a tradition, but since we're a bit older and we're a bit lazier, I think we're gonna go have Father's Day dinner tonight.
Can I just say, you said a bit older. You're killing me here. You know what? If I had made it to the draft, I would have been drafted in 2002. It is now 2011. Can you please refrain from saying older?
Okay, sorry about that.
No, but what you got to do, see, okay, I'm a little older and wiser, Stuart, so I'm going to give you some advice. You got to twist it and be like, hey, Dad, we let you sleep in.
Yeah, exactly, but he's a pretty early riser, so I guess we can't say that, and but yeah, I think it's the teenagers that sleep in a lot. So,
I'm struggling that I'm here right now. So, and I'm sure you are too. But anyways,
so we were just talking before we came on about the Stanley Cup Finals, and the three of us actually bunkered in at my place, and I had to pull out my bed. We had so many people in the living room, so that everyone had a place to sit. Where do you spend the finals, Stuart?
Just at home in our family room. We didn't have too big a party. Usually I go over to my buddy's house, but it was during school weeks, and since coming with exams and lots of final projects, we couldn't spend it together, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it was just me and my dad mostly. My mom would watch a bit. My sister's not a huge hockey girl, so usually just be me and my dad in front of the TV.
Now, you might not own a jersey for either the Canucks or the Bruins, but do you find yourself being pulled towards one team or the other?
Not really. I was pretty neutral, but I guess in Game 7 there, I was getting a bit emotional. I wanted Vancouver to pull it out, and when they weren't playing well, it kind of upset me. But then again, I think Boston really dominated the last two games, and they definitely deserved to win that. I think Boston more won the game than Vancouver lost, so I guess Boston really deserves their credit, and congratulations to them.
I'll agree with that there. Boston was really dominant in Game 7, and I hate to bring it up, Stuart, but you know exactly what it's like to be in Vancouver's shoes there with the Game 7 loss in the Stanley Cup Final, and you obviously had that in the Robertson Cup and then the Memorial Cup. What do you think some of the things they were thinking would be, and what were you thinking in those situations?
It was more like, I think, well, on my experiences, we played two tremendous games in Game 7 and in the Memorial Cup Final, and we just didn't get the breaks. But Vancouver, they really played their hearts out, and they were a great team. And you could say if they played a couple more extra games, you think Vancouver would win. But in the 7-game series, that's all it goes. And the team that finds a way to win is the team that deserves to win. And give it to credit to both St. John and Owen Sound. They're two tremendous teams, and as well as, I guess, Vancouver and Boston. But, just, I guess, when you play this late in the year, it comes down to little plays and little breaks and, hitting the post or getting that power play or, killing off that penalty or blocking that shot. So just little things in the game is what comes down to winning. And, sometimes it's not the best team that wins, but, every team that wins is very deserving.
Now, Stuart, you had a very long season. You had the full OHL season. You have the playoffs. You go right to Game 7 in the OHL championships. Then you go right to the end of the Memorial Cup, and then all of a sudden hockey stops. But next week's the draft, and that's a lot to prepare for. So, what have you been doing this week? What's going through your mind this week? What have you been doing to prepare for it?
I haven't been doing too much. I started working out last week at my gym, the Athlete Training Center, and this week I gotta finish up exams. I finish tomorrow, and then Tuesday's more of a relaxed day. I'll probably just go to the gym, and then on Wednesday I'll fly out to Minnesota, meet with my agent there. I guess he'll go over everything that has been happening, and I guess I think I got a couple more interviews down at the draft before, but other than that, I think that's the only preparation that I have. I'm not doing anything too special back here in Oakville. I think I'll go down there, and then everything will just start to unfold.
That's kind of weird because your last exam is this week, but prom was Friday, right?
Yeah.
It kind of sucks that you have exams after prom.
Yeah, I actually went to my home school's prom instead of the school that I'm going to in Mississauga.
Oh.
So yeah, their prom for my school, Mississauga, is the day of Friday night, the day of the draft. So I wasn't gonna
miss one for the sake of the other.
Yeah, exactly. So I was lucky enough that my school back home accepted me and allowing me to come to their prom.
Now you're switching gears pretty quickly. As Justin pointed out, you're going right from a Mem Cup final, playing more hockey than just about anyone else in your league, and then straight into the combine. You're not catching a break, and then you have exams.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been very busy, but very exciting. I think my teachers helped me out a lot when I came back. Catching up on the 2 weeks of school that I missed, and the combine was pretty fun. I met a couple new kids. I roomed with Stefan Noisen from Plymouth, and he was a good kid, and I think I'll meet back up with him at the draft coming up this week. So it was definitely an exciting time. The testing was a bit grueling since I just came off the season, but I think I did try to do my best job. I definitely worked my hardest there, so it was all in all a good experience to go down there.
Now you got to give us one behind-the-scenes great story from the combine, because you hear, or we hear, rumors of all these crazy questions that curveballs that come out of nowhere. The most shocking, or the thing that left the biggest imprint on you from the combine was.
Honestly, I think that might just be a huge myth. I didn't get any crazy questions, to be honest, but I think Vancouver had this, hand-eye coordination test with some floating, balls that move around, and
reminds me of Jedi training.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was something like that, and it was a bit weird, but I think that was the only tough thing. Other than that, the interviews were pretty laid back. All the guys were pretty nice, and I guess they just used it to get to know you, and they didn't really attack me that much. But I didn't get any crazy questions, and I think that's just maybe a rumor.
I think you got lucky there, Stuart, man. We've heard some of the crazy questions and had people on the show tell us they told them to get up and dance and sing, and Lady Gaga and all that. And
that's right. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I had a couple songs ready and a couple jokes ready to go. So, but
now give us your best joke.
My best joke.
Come on.
Your best radio-friendly joke.
Yeah, please.
Okay, but it involves a bar.
Do it.
Go for it.
That's fine.
Okay, so
it's internet radio. You're all good.
Yeah. Okay. You might have heard this one though. Two guys walk into the bar and they start talking to each other, and they realize that they're both from Sweden. And as the conversation goes on, they both also realize they're from Stockholm. So the one guy goes, what part of Stockholm are you from? And he goes, what part of Sweden are you from? He goes, I'm from Stockholm. And he goes, no way, I'm from there too. And he goes, oh really, what high school did you go to? He goes, I went to Stockholm High. He's like, that's the same high school I went to growing up. He said, oh really, what class did you graduate in? And he goes, I'm class of 96. And he goes, no way, that's the exact same class that I graduated in. Third guy comes into the bar, starts talking to the bartender, and asks him how his night's going. And the guy goes, it's pretty rough. The Sedin twins are drunk again.
Stuart Percy, everyone. He'll be here all week. That was tremendous. Thank you very much.
I think I know you. Stuart, that was awesome, man.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on from the combine. I'll steal that in front of your face. Okay, that was a good one. No, getting away from the combine a bit. Just to add something else to your plate, you were invited to Team Canada's World Junior Camp. When did you find that out?
Yeah, they called me on Thursday. Ryan Huska from Kelowna called me, and he invited me, and I was pretty excited then, and especially when they announced it on Friday, just before prom. All my buddies were congratulating me, so that was definitely it's a great honor to get invited to that, and it'll be a lot of fun.
See, they were thinking about maybe inviting you or not inviting you, and then you told them the joke, and they were just like, we got to bring this kid.
Yeah.
He's a character guy. He's not only a fuck-moving defenseman who can put it in the net, he's also a character guy.
Yeah, not really. I'm not that much of a funny guy. That's only the joke. That's the only joke I have in my repertoire, I think.
Stuart, awesome of you to join the show this early in the morning. Thank you for sharing the Sedin joke that I will promptly steal in front of your face.
Yeah, no worries.
Good luck at the draft, man, and have a good time with it. Try to enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you a lot. Thanks for having me.